Hey, I just got a letter from a coworking operator says my building is going to be an awesome spot to have a coworking location. Ever happened to you? I just got a letter from a national coworking operator that says, we love your building. You have 26,000 feet. We think it will be our best location on the planet. So excited to meet you. I gather my team and go, hey, did you guys see this letter? What is this? What do we do? Why'd they pick us? What decisions do we need to make? What conversations do we need to have? Let's start at the beginning. How do I pick a partner? Well, it's probably like how you pick a partner in a lot of things you do in your building. What we would suggest you do, even if you received an email or a letter from a particular operator saying it's going to be awesome, do some homework, right? If you got a letter that says, hey, we're the best office cleaning company, you should pick us. You would probably interview them and interview other cleaning companies and see how they do. You'd probably ask your friends in the real estate industry, do you use this company? How's the relationship been? Right? It's the same stuff. But when you really come down to it, here's what I suggest. If you're interested, bring that operator in, of course, and say, this was great. Thank you for the reaching out. How did you determine that my building is such a great location? And the prospective operator should be able to walk you through their underwriting process or their due diligence process. So if they can't and they just say, well, we just think your building's good, right? Red flag. That's not a good start. If the coworking operator can say, well, we researched this area, we know that the other co-working operators within a certain geography here are doing well, and we either shopped them or spoke to them or got data. We know that the class of building that you offer and the amenities you offer puts you in a league in a little bit unique. Maybe you're the last trophy building or the last A building in the neighborhood. Maybe whatever features you have that makes your building compelling, they should regurgitate those to you. And then they should say, we did a little pro forma. And we think our initial findings, the capital is going to be X to get into the partnership. We think the pro forma could produce numbers like this. If someone can't produce any of that stuff, I'm leery. I'm skeptical. I'm nervous, right? Because there are some companies that just want locations. I got to be honest. There are some out there still doing that. And they don't do their homework. And they just, well, we got another location. And they think that that is important to them. It's not. A successful location is better than 10, 20, 100 crappy locations. So take them to task and ask them, walk me through why you think it's great. What do you think the downsides are? Show me all the work you did. If they can't produce data that they've done some homework other than searched your building in a query in CoStar and sent you a letter, I don't think you go any further. And then I'd ask other people. I'd reach out and find other groups to do the same work. And that way you get to learn the nuances of each operator, what homework they do on your behalf, right? Because they're trying to help your building. And then you get to compare who does what type of homework. I get to know the folks at the operating business, the co-working business, and say, okay, these seem more like a fit for me, or this group has to fly people in from out of town to host meetings. I'm not sure that's the right feel for me, or what matches best with the culture of your company, which is still important when you're partnering with a co-working operator to try to match culture. Don't overlook that. Do your homework, right? It's probably going to trigger more conversations with more co-working operators, and that's the way it should be run. So to learn more details about how to go about measuring or comparing co-working operators, check out our website, launchworkplaces.com/landlords. We've got an ebook we've created, and we continue to add to 50 plus pages on all the topics we discuss on the podcast and the YouTube channel. We'll also have links to other episodes that we've done that kind of dive into these episodes in a little bit more depth. And if you want to learn more, always feel free to reach out.